I'm Beau Bartlett, and welcome to the Beau Bartlett Center. We're on the banks of the Chattahoochee at Front and Dillingham Streets, part of the Corn Center. The Beau Bartlett Center is part of the Corn Center and part of the College of the Arts of Columbus State University. I'm thrilled that the space is here next to the river, because when I was a kid growing up, I would sit on the hill below my house up in Midtown. There was a hill up there above 13th Street, which for years had just been a forest. From the beginning of time, it had been a forest before they tore the woods down, and there was a field that was there most of my youth growing up. And then eventually they built the A&P and some of the other things around there. But I'd sit up on that hill and I'd look west in the afternoon and watch the sun set over Alabama, and that beautiful light coming across the river and catching the dusty, rusty colored particles from the red clay of Alabama in the air. That beautiful late afternoon pink orange light coming across just really informed my paintings, and this is really the thing that set my visual vocabulary into place. And so I feel that it's the perfect location for the paintings to have a permanent, semi-permanent home, is here on the banks of the Chattahoochee. We have a large gallery with paintings from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s from the collection of Otis and Sandy Scarborough, my brother-in-law and my sister. And these paintings are intended gifts for the university, so these will be here permanently. Other paintings rotate through. Some of the other paintings are from private collections that rotate through annually or semi-annually. And I have a large collection of sketchbooks and journals and drawings, which will rotate through from time to time. And there's a section in the middle of the space called The Brain. Tom Kundig, the architect from Seattle, designed the space. And we developed this wonderful skylight inspired by the school that I went to in Philadelphia, inspired by the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Art, where they have a giant skylight that runs the whole length of the space. And so I wanted to recreate that here. So the school is downstairs, and then the exhibition space is upstairs. And then The Brain was created by Tom Kundig, and it's a space where you can have drawings, sketchbooks, journals, memorabilia, little trinkets from childhood, things that inform the paintings. And so it's sort of a discovery when you sit there and look at those pieces. You discover all the little nuances of how the artists are really pattern-seeking creatures. We really are always looking for connection, whether that's in color or in subject matter or in just shape. And so a lot of the things are arranged in there in such a way so that you realize the way the brain works, the way the brain adds things up. There's also an ongoing video of an MRI of my actual brain. I had a pituitary tumor, and during that process of having the pituitary tumor extracted, they took some series of MRIs, and so we have an MRI of the brain in there, and that is fun to sort of like watch it unfold and unfurl, because we made a videotape of it. So that's The Brain. There's drawings along each side wall, studies for each painting, because it's really meant to be a teaching institution. It's meant to be a place where you can look at the studies and see the whole process, so each step along the way. So you have an initial idea in a sketchbook in The Brain, and then on the walls nearby you have the actual first drawings on paper of what you want the painting to look like, and then you have very specific studies with each of the individuals, and sometimes oil sketches as well, or color studies that show the process. So it's a process. There's an archive as well. There's an archive upstairs with thousands and thousands and thousands of drawings. So it's sort of an endless supply that we can rotate through, depending on the paintings that are exhibited at the time. There's also a storage unit. So there's large movable walls that can hold the paintings that are in storage. So that storage space is already filled up with paintings. But it's a good holding space as well for paintings that come in for other exhibitions. But there's 2 galleries up front, and those are for rotating exhibitions that happen up to 4 times a year. Those shows are changing. Hope you enjoy the paintings. Hope you enjoy your time here.